Councillor Hunt,
Okay, I'm reading out the introduction. Everybody knows what it says. I've got down to live web streaming. May I draw everybody's attention to the fact that this meeting will be live streamed. Everyone speaking will be on camera. Members of the press and public are also permitted to record the meeting on the understanding that it neither disrupts the meeting nor records those stating explicitly that do not wish to be recorded, which isn't relevant today. Please can everybody use the microphones and remember to switch them off when they have finished and switch them on when they have started. And then we go to introductions. We start off with the ladies.
Judith Smythe, St Jude Ward, spokesman on this committee.
Councillor Ryan Brent, Drayton and Farlington Ward.
All right. And we have Democratic Services here.
Thank you, Chair. James Harris, Senior Local Democracy Officer.
And Ian Maguire, Assistant Director for Planning and Economic Growth.
All right. So we've got the agenda on page 2 of the report. There are no apologies for absence. I have the record of the previous decision meeting 14th of October in front of me. Is that okay with you, both of you? All right, then I shall sign that as correct record of the minute of the meeting. Any declarations of interest? All right. So we come to it is Groundhog Day, obviously. We come to item 4 on the agenda. And you have got the report in front of you. This is date 9th of November, scheme delegation for planning decision making. Did you want to introduce the report, Mr. Maguire, briefly?
I can do. Certainly, as members are fully aware, the matter was brought to you back in July. It's gone round in circles with some support and advice coming in, therefore, from Scrutiny Management Panel and then Governance Orders and Standards Committee, and back to you in light of their comments to make a final decision regarding the scheme of delegation.
So, would you like to say anything as opposing spokespersons?
No, I think it's very clear from these appendices we've got here, and I propose you move straight to a decision.
Councillor Brent?
Yeah, I've got nothing really to add. The only thing I'd say, I think it's everyone's aspiration. It'd be nice to be able to have a little bit more money and be able to have the option of being able to increase the planning committee, but I completely understand that we've looked everywhere and the chair doesn't have the decision in front of him, really. Thank you.
Well, I suppose the great thing about this doing the rounds is that people have come to understand how the finances around this situation are very difficult. They're altogether difficult, and we think that there are more cuts coming from central government. But anyway, the point is I went to both the Scrutiny Management Panel, obviously, and the Governance Orders and Standards Committee, where I was allowed to have a bit of a say, and I answered questions. And there was, as Mr. Maguire says, some support. Only Councillor Weems wanted things to remain as they were. Councillor Scott Pater Harris said that we should get on and make this decision and supported it. And then the other members were rather benign. They didn't say very much at all about it, so I assumed that they're not bothered by it. So there we are. I'm going to get on and make the decision now, which is on the front of the report, 2.2 and 2.3. I agree with the report and the recommendations on the report, and that is my decision. Okay, Mr. Maguire? All right, thank you very much for coming today, everybody. That's the end of the meeting.